Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda and David. I hope everybody is well. David's doing better. He didn't think he was going to make it on the last video, but he's doing great. Poor thing. I always pick on David. I guess I better quit. I do love my husband, but we do pick on each other bad. That poor thing, I really do feel sorry for him. Okay, I'm going to attempt to make some chicken enchiladas. That's what I can't even think of what I'm going to make.
Is this what you said you used to make a long time ago and it's been...
Gosh, David, it's been...
I don't remember it, but anyway.
I don't know if I can even make the roux or not, but I'm going to try.
But you didn't have it wrote down, you saying, so you just went on memory?
Yeah, I'm going to try again.
Well, we'll find out about that.
Again. We'll see how it turns out.
Okay.
If it don't, I got a can in there I can use. I've had for a long time. I guess it's still good.
Okay.
But we're going to attempt the homemade one first. So what I am going to do though is, I don't have many, but I'm going to put some olive oil in this pan, a couple tablespoons or something, you know, something like that.
Chicken enchiladas.
Yeah, and you can make all kinds of enchiladas, turkey, beef. You can make all kinds of enchiladas. And you can use any of the meat that you want. I like the white meat, and David likes all the meat, so I just say let's use the white. The dark meat's okay, I just don't like all them blood vessels and stuff. Ugh. And I'm there trying to pick it all out, and it's just rude in a restaurant and stuff, but if I have to do it, I have to do it.
I'm like the coyotes, I just eat it all.
Oh, he even sucks the bones clean, I'm not kidding you.
Don't waste nothing.
Now, this is going to be somewhat, my sauce will be somewhat homemade, or all the way homemade, I guess. Because you just watch and see what I do.
So what'd you do first, boil this or what?
I boiled this chicken, and I got the water. You need to have this, you know, not big chunks. I like mine shredded up. It's better, it works out better, I think. Just an opinion, you know, we all got one. Especially David, he's got a bad attitude, I'm going to tell you.
What made you remember this? Is one day you were sitting around, you happened to think of it or something?
I was thinking, you know, what is something that I ain't had for a long, long time? And I'm like, I wonder why I ain't made those for a long time. It's been years. Probably back in 1990 or something.
Back in 1929, right before the Big Depression or whatever there.
Well, we probably didn't have, I don't really know what happened then, but hopefully they were able to find food and stuff. I know it was hard. I'm going to tell you, if you eat all the frozen food, it wouldn't hurt to learn how to cook. Especially stuff that you might have to eat. Biscuits made from flour and water or milk or whatever you can get. If you can get milk from a cow, that would be good. Hey, my niece and her husband, they've got 5 kids at home, and they killed a bunch of chickens the other day and put them in the freezer. There's some people that likes chickens for pets. One of my friends does, and that's fine. She's got some pretty chickens, and they are her pets. But my niece and them, they raise them for food, and that's what they do. She gardens. She planted 150, because she's got a little greenhouse. She planted 150 tomato plants because she was able to start the seeds from the...
Well, when you're young, you can do them things. I mean,
yeah,
as we get a little older, it's kind of a little hard to do like things like that when we used to do.
Well, it makes it easier on them, though, to have food.
I know when we planted a lot of tomato plants and things, but now it's just kind of more for fun.
They got a large family. I heard somebody say one time, and I won't mention it, y'all might know if you hear it, but that they would pay families to have kids. They wanted them to have a lot of kids. Now they struggle if they got them.
Who in the heck done that?
I ain't gonna say.
They pay them?
No, we ain't allowed to talk about that, David.
I don't even know what you're talking about, honey.
I'll tell you later. I heard it on a video or something. It might not even be true, but I think
some of your relatives?
No.
Oh.
No, it's I probably got too much shredded here. Well, it don't matter.
If you was watching a video, you don't telling what you saw. They got some of the weirdest stuff it ever was. I don't know what you're trying to spell. Just do it later. I don't want to care. Oh, well, I don't make no... You can't believe anything you hear on...
I got a spasm in my toe.
On the news or anything else. Everything.
Hey, look where David, look. I got to paint my toes and everything, but look. Where I dropped the phone the other day. Look at where I wear my shoes outside. I got a good farmer's tan.
That's that engine coming out in you.
Yep. Engine.
I'm 1/16th, I think it was, Cherokee.
I've never looked that up. I think it was somebody in the family it probably
has. I see my great grandmother on my mom's side and my great grandmother on my father's side was full-blooded Cherokee. But
I don't have nowhere to get information now, you know it.
But you probably got the crazy Indian in you.
Probably the craziest. Daddy said one time, "Oh, we're Arapaho," and I thought that's just one of his man lies that he likes to swap.
Well, his mother was Indian.
He said one time,
"You've got more Indian than you think you do."
We was having Thanksgiving, and he said,
I don't know what band they were from, but his mother was
Cherokee.
Was she Cherokee? I mean, do you know if she was Cherokee or?
As far as I know, they were Cherokee. My grandmother's mother, full blood.
Well, my great grandmother on my mom's side, she was left on the doorstep.
Did you show some of the pictures on one of our shows?
I don't know if I did or not, but she was when they ran them off.
The ones where they don't never smile. I guess back then they didn't have much to smile about.
So the Indians was run off, you know, in North Carolina area, whatever, and she was left on the doorstep.
David, look, I need to fry these vegetables here, and I need to do them onions too. I can do. Let me chop this onion real quick, and then I'll finish.
When she was a baby, they left her because they knew she couldn't make the trip. Most of them didn't make the trip. A lot of them didn't.
Right.
It made them walk barefooted and everything. Crazy people.
Good time of day.
I mean, crazy people run them off.
Daddy was lucky to get one pair of shoes a year.
Our government, crazy.
I had to wear it longer than that, you know. Some a lot of times they didn't get any. They got a pair of shoes when had to go to school. But was lucky.
We had to make our own shoes to wear to school.
Didn't have nothing.
No, I'm kidding.
Young, they didn't hardly
Just joking
nothing.
about that. No, I know. Most people didn't. Take it for granted nowadays. A lot of folks do. That's probably one reason. No, we didn't have much. I think that's probably one reason why I had that mental thing. I'd save old shoes and I'd throw them up in the attic and say, I'm going to fix them one of these days. Some of them I would fix a little bit.
You know, we would buy Daddy stuff. He wanted to do woodworking and stuff, and he did a lot of good woodworking. But all the tools and stuff we bought him for that stuff, he would sell eventually.
Well, don't talk about it. Don't worry about it.
It was all right. He wasn't used to ever having anything, so he always wanted to have a little money in his pocket.
It looked like you done shredded up a bunch of stuff.
Chicken. Okay, now we're gonna chop up in your enchiladas. You can put might near anything you want to. You can roll up in there. You really can. Vegetables, corn. I'm not gonna put no corn in mine today. I thought I had some corn, but I didn't, and that's fine. I don't always put it. Sometimes I do.
So sometimes you could put corn and different things?
Yeah, whatever you want. I'm putting a few onions and peppers, and I'm cutting them up fine. I don't want that many. I don't need that many, just enough to give it some flavor.
That's just some melted butter or something?
Yeah. No, it was olive oil. Didn't you see me put that in there a while ago?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Told you I'm not wrapped up too tight. That's one of Mom's old pans. It's not 7 layers of steel. That one's only
3, I believe, but it still works good. I like it. I got to get some stainless steel cleaner, David. Remind me. I should have got it today. I went to Walmart and I meant to get it.
That Mama got that when I was like in 1st grade or kindergarten.
They're lifetime pots.
And of course, I had to replace the handle.
That's just a newer grade, David. They cook fast. I mean, they cook real fast.
Well, see, Mom's was called Salad Masters, and yours is called.
They're still, you know, on
Kitchen
the web,
Craft.
On the web page though, they still going by Salad Master.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. When Mama,
you can look up that one, American.
They bought that one and a few others and a cabbage I mean, like a shredder thing or something. I think it's somewhere. So I don't know where the heck that thing is at now, but it costed a lot of money then, and they paid it off.
Small sweet onion that I had.
And Mom used them things all the way up to the end there. They said it was lifetime, but they were right.
They are.
I mean, except for the handles. You know, the handles wore out. There's one still here.
The handles will break every now and then.
I think there's one here where the handle is still good.
But if it breaks on their behalf, and they know if it's on their behalf, they'll replace it free.
Well, I found a place online that had these, and I got that one for you. The other one's got a wooden handle that I made for you, don't it?
Yeah, but I want you to get a regular handle.
Yeah, I carved out a piece of oak. And
did you do that? I thought your daddy did.
No, I did that.
Well, that's good. I got some paper to line the drawer, and I'm going to do the oven. It's filthy. I cannot believe how filthy. We're not showing it, by the way, okay? You reckon that's enough stuff?
You're asking me.
I'm asking you. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Now, get you some flour ready, at least a couple tablespoons. And some tomato sauce. I don't want them real big. Well, they'll saute them. They're good. These are sweet Valdalias. I can't pick it up on here.
Your hands ain't working right.
I know. It's just easier for me to get up there with my thing I use. I'll put that in the freezer in a minute. I don't need it all. Just enough to flavor. And there's just some garlic.
Wow, that's spunked up when you pour that in there.
Yeah, I've had a little juice in it.
Oh, okay. It was like gunpowder.
It wasn't gunpowder. I'm just going to let them cook a little bit there until the onions gets a little translucent, and then we'll take care of it then. Got some trash here. Put that there. I'm going to move this over here because I will use that. I'll put that in there. Now, I don't make these real hot, but I do put something a little warm in there. A little warmer. A couple of crushed red peppers, they're good. They are good. They're if you get one, it ain't gonna burn you up. Just a few. You can make this Mexican style, or you can do it your style. I just do it mine because I don't know how to do it Mexican style.
Or they just probably add more heat to it, like you would say.
Just because it ain't gonna have nothing to it. I'm not using theirs. I'm doing a homemade roux, gravy roux, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm gonna do the roux, which will make the sauce. I just want to get these done up a little bit here, and they'll go in that. So let's just put some more seasonings in here. Let's put a little bit of this in there. I'm just going to sprinkle some on it and mix it up, okay? Put whatever you want. Paprika. You can use it if you want to, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. And I got some, this is the pink salt. I probably use maybe a half a teaspoon. It probably look like more, but it isn't.
Pink salt, I never heard of it.
Himalayan pink salt. David, it's right here, honey. Yes, you do. I got one of the lamps that I use every night, remember? A night light.
So it's like one of them night lights,
kind of. The salt lamps, I use it at night. It's so pretty at night.
It's one of them lamps grinded up.
I walk through the house and stuff all the time. All the time I'm up and down. And I went to eye doctor today. Well, I took someone. And then when I come back, later on, I come back and went to Walmart. I come by and got his cousin to go with me. He usually likes to go. And then came back. So, I'm mad because I was going to get some of these gloves that I use, these rubber gloves. They're I don't know if they're called nitro. I don't know what the real name is, but anyway, I like them when I plant stuff. And they had that on Sunday the 4th, I reckon, and I missed it. And I'm like, daggone, I knew it. I told David I probably missed a sale on them. It was
what
a sidewalk
in the world
sale
are you talking about?
at Harbor Freight. Those gloves, I missed it.
I can take care of that for you, honey. Don't worry about that. I probably got some down the garage for you.
They're large. I told you I can't wear large. They're too big. You planting seeds, you need the right size, or you have to do it with your fingers. You can plant the seeds with your left or right, whichever one you are. Those just got to get a little more softer, and then I'll start something else here. Stir up something else.
You don't get worried about a sale not catching a sale on something. Save that 25 cents.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with it.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
The way you talking, it sounds like someone got hurt real bad or something. And I'm expecting some kind of tragedy you ain't told me about.
I grew up kind of independent, David. You knew that, and I don't ask you for a lot. I just don't.
Well, I don't care.
I never have. No, you don't care. And I do ask you for stuff, but
I'll take care
I'll
of it.
spend every penny I got before I do. And he'll give me
that's
whatever I want, but I'm just like that. I got to be the independent before I hold the handout, you know. I got to do the independent way and spend all mine first.
You don't have to do that. You know that.
I know I don't have to do that, but that's just the way I am, David. I like to save. We go, me and one of my friends will go out to Goodwill and stuff, and we use coupons.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
We use coupons at Hardee's and different places to get something. You know, but while I was there today, I went by Sonic. Because your cousin wanted to go by Sonic. And
Well, y'all had a big time on the town today while I was at work.
because we also went to Ollie's. Might as well go to a mile while we're there.
Well, I'm glad you made it back safe.
So anyhow,
I thought you was just going to take her to the doctor.
we usually get that. Well, I told you I was going to go to there today. But anyhow,
I know.
let it go.
All right. Okay, Edith.
I'm going to eat a few in a minute.
It began to remind me of like a cross thing of Edith Bunker and
I got to let that cool just a minute,
and
David,
Mr. Kimball on Green Acres.
Let me see if I can get some of that grease out of it.
You're supposed to keep the skillet good and greasy. It helps it slide down the belly.
But I don't want it in there. It'll have, you know, there is grease in them, but it's olive oil. I don't know. There's a million different kinds. Which one is healthy? Who knows? I just use it and hope for the best. I'm going to try to cook a little healthier. Get him straightened up. I told him he needs another job where he can get some work. You know, he needs to sit down all the time. He needs exercise. Yeah, you do. I got some of it out. Look. Still going. I'm going to use that oil. I just don't want it in there.
I'm not even hungry hardly anymore.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't feel hungry.
You eat these, you remember? They're so good. You eat these and you'll be hungry. Let me turn that off for a few minutes because I ain't ready for it yet. Well, I guess I need to get ready for it. You can put a little bit of a warm pepper in here if you want to. I don't. If you use them tomatoes that are chili ready, you can use them. If you want them spicy and use them the Mexican way. But like I said, I don't know how to do them the Mexican way. I'm not going to pretend.
Well, you could figure it out. It's probably no different, except for maybe
you just add something, a hot pepper or something.
Yeah, you add something maybe a little bit warmer, hotter or whatever.
And I did forget sour cream. You don't have to put sour cream in it if you don't want to.
But it'd be better if you did, maybe.
If you want to, you can put it on top of it. I've seen people put it inside of it and on top of it. Let me get something here, dear. out. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. Where is it?
So you're using my pan, my plate. Mom got me that for Easter, like
yeah, and it might not be big enough.
25, 30 years ago.
You know it? I don't know if it's going to be big enough. Well, let me try it.
So you wanted to throw it away, so now you're using it.
No, I wouldn't throw your plate away, you ding dong. I never would throw your plate away. You know I wouldn't. Silly. I don't know why you think I would. Now look, these spots on my arms, I guess it's blood that comes up under the skin. It comes from taking methotrexate for rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah. But when you used to take that stuff, it didn't do that.
It always has after I started taking it.
I know, but they took you off of it.
Methotrexate, I know when I went off of that, went on something else, it wasn't so bad. So I think it's the methotrexate doing it.
I don't know, you ought to ask them about it. I don't remember it being that way before. That was a long time ago.
No, I didn't put enough pepper and onions in it, David. I'm mad. Well, it's okay. There's still something in it. There's cheese. I'm going to put a little more cheese. Let's put a little more in there.
So you normally would have put more peppers and onions.
Well, I didn't know how much I was going to do up here. They'll still be good. Just wait and see.
Oh, I believe it'll still be good. I mean, everything you make is good. It's just only one time that wasn't good, and I still ate it.
Oh, I was so embarrassed, though.
It was an accident.
Yeah, because I didn't even realize that I had them cloves like that. I knew I had chili powder, but I didn't know I bought cloves like that. And instead of, I put chili powder in my spaghetti. And I picked up the cloves instead, and I kept thinking, that smells weird. Well, it did smell weird for a reason.
That was a long time ago, and you wasn't feeling good at all. That might have been during one of them knee surgeries or something. I don't know. But
maybe right after.
I ate it, and I didn't say nothing. You know.
It still tastes good.
And you ate it, and you said, "Oh, this ain't too good." And I said, "Well, it's good. I just went in and ate it."
Okay, I want to make the roux before I...
You know me, got a septic tank for a belly anyway.
A septic tank for a belly. That's pitiful. That's really pitiful. It is funny though, David, what you just said, a septic tank for a belly. I don't know which one to get.
When I was a kid, I'd eat raw bacon. You know? All kinds of craziness.
I can't believe you ate raw bacon. I gave you some the other night that looked raw, but it was cooked good on both sides. It didn't make you sick.
And you said you're going to cook healthy.
We'll put just another...
That bacon was pure fat. With no meat on it at all.
I know. I can't believe it. It didn't look very good.
Serious. It was horrible, but I ate it anyway.
And I'm like, what in the world? There ain't even nothing on there for me to pull off. Now, there's my stuff.
What is it?
It's the juice I cooked the chicken in.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Oh, so you're going to do something with that too then?
Mm-hmm.
Golly, can you believe it's only been 25 minutes? Don't seem like it.
Well, I got a couple tablespoons of this in here, so we're not going to use it right yet. We're going to in a minute as soon as this gets... Let me get this warm so we can get going here. I do want to put a little bit of pepper in it. Well, the roux ought to have some salt too. That chicken's not real salty after what I put in it. It's not salty at all. You want to taste it?
No, go ahead, honey.
If you taste it, taste it. It's fine. I got plenty of it.
No, just go ahead.
I'll be using this, so I don't think I'll be using...
I gotta get them pub bearings on your car. You shouldn't be driving it.
I'm scared. I get worried.
Yeah, it's getting loud. I gotta get on it somehow and get some bearings put in it.
You're slacking, David Hall. You are slacking so badly.
I know, I'm tired.
Poorly. I'm gonna use that's what I've been using.
Flour?
Yes.
Self-rising?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you got like that. Use whatever kind of flour you want to. Just don't use cake flour. You don't need to use cake flour. Well, see, I'm making a roux, David.
Making a what?
A roux.
What's
a
that?
roux to make gravy with.
I don't understand that
I
word.
know you don't. So let it go. That's too thick.
Say it again.
But I want a roux. Hey, a thickening. Can you understand that word, thickening?
Yeah.
Something to thicken.
Where'd you hear that word from? I ain't never heard you say a fancy word like that before.
I always say roux. Sometimes I say thickener. I know a long time I used to call it a thickener when we made gravy. But it's a roux, a thickener. I mean, I'm a country. To me,
Oh, so that's not a French word?
no, I wouldn't think. Keeps getting too
It just
thick.
kind of sounds foreign.
I want to get this leveled out here, okay? Cook the flour.
So you use that broth for that?
Yeah.
That don't look bad, really.
You can use chicken broth in it anyway. It's getting thick too quick, though. I don't want it to get thick like that yet.
Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to keep it thinner right now. It'll cook up. These lumps will cook up here using this. It's smooth. Gotta let the flour stuff cook up a little bit here. Look, it's thickening up again.
Oh, it is, ain't it?
Let me move it for just a minute.
Are we going to do anything spectacular this year, you know? Have you thought about it?
I'd like to take a vacation.
Oh, gosh.
I guess that's
That's
all
something that
we
ain't
can do.
happened in years and years and years.
Well,
I mean,
we went to the
I'd say
beach in 2000 and something.
12, I think it was, or 14 or something.
No, 2000. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I think it might have been 16.
I like these little ones.
I guess. I don't know. It's been a long time
I
ago.
like these little ones. They're just perfect. And I got some to get everything out of a bottle. Even a bottle. They're little tiny, like a size of a straw.
What is that stuff?
Tomato paste.
Oh.
I'm going to have to use some more, David, of that, but... Daggone, that tasted good.
Are we going to do some canning this year? Maybe show some canning stuff?
Probably.
I think we ought to. I still want to do that sauerkraut.
I know, I told you they wanted to watch me plant and stuff, and now I got it in the ground. Tonight. I can't help it. I tried to tell you. I've been planting some flowers that you can watch.
But the sauerkraut's my idea, and she's not really interested in doing it.
Well,
so.
I'll do it, David. I'll still do it because we can that.
Yeah.
You eat it.
Yeah.
We both eat it. Get out of the way.
That's something that hadn't been done in a long time anyway.
I used that whole can. You can use tomato sauce, whatever you can to make this. I also like the one with the white sauce. It's good. I'll make it one time too. It's using something else and using white sauce. I'm gonna have to put more.
White tomato sauce?
Not tomato. It's white sauce though, but it's not tomato.
Oh, okay. So there's really no recipe for this right here. You just kind of go by your ear.
It really is, David, but I don't know. I told you I know what goes in it, but I'm just trying to figure it out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making a sauce to pour in them and on them. Okay, I'll be right back as soon as I get this figured out right, get it finished up here. Let that cool down some. Now look, you can season your sauce up any way you want to. I added a 1/4 teaspoon of Creole and some basil leaves. This is just chopped up basil's all it is.
That's that, and that's
basil leaves, like I said, ground. Okay. That's actually ground.
Well, you put something else in there too while it was off. The camera was off. Paprika.
Oh yeah, no, I put some of this ground red pepper in here and some paprika in here. You spice yours up any way you want to. It's tasting really good though.
Well, you said you wish you had some smoked paprika.
Paprika. I gotta get some. I wished I'd have looked today when I was at Walmart. Well, I'll get it another time when I come out.
Well, that's looking pretty good though.
I'm gonna get me a dish, David. I'll be right back. Don't follow me. You don't need to follow me.
Wow.
This long dish, I gotta clean it out a little bit. I haven't used it for a while. I'm sorry. What's wrong? I forgot my dish, didn't I? Okay, they used to say that these things right here crack, but if you get old El Paso, they're really soft. I tell you, a lot of people like to also use the corn ones, but I like both, so I have the flour. I didn't even see the corn ones over there. So,
oh, I see what you're going to do now.
This is what I'm going to do now.
You better get the plate that
Was you trying to figure what it was going to be?
I thought you wanted to use the white one so it makes the color stand out and everything.
David, I'm going to put this in the oven.
Oh.
So, it will be better in that kind of plate when we come back. I need this stuff out of my way because I need it. I'm having a moment here, so I got in there. I can't get it worked out here now. Okay, look, I'm going to put, I might put a tablespoon of that in. I need a bigger tablespoon than that. I like using my regular spoons and stuff.
You want to cut that stove off or just leave it on?
Just leave it there for a minute. Okay. It's okay.
I didn't want you to burn it.
Don't freak out. Don't be freaking out. Let's just go ahead and turn it off, okay? I'm just going to put just a tiny little bit in the bottom of the pan. Nothing major. I probably should have sprayed the pan, so hopefully it'll be all right. We'll make it all right.
Then you won't make it all gooey, is it?
No, it shouldn't. Well, they're going to be. You just watch and see.
All right.
All you usually do is just eat and you don't worry about it, so.
I know, but when I'm filming, I have to ask questions. I just have a thing,
Look.
I mean, if I'm sitting there and watching TV while you're doing it.
Fill it up with chicken. However much you want to. Put a little more there. And roll it up like this. And of course,
like a little taco.
Yeah, but you just leave it like this and put your seam down. I'll probably have some left. And I'll make another pan if I do. That's plenty of sauce.
Well, I can take one to work with me tomorrow or something.
Sure you can.
Eat it on lunch break or something.
You sure can. Take you a couple of them, honey. All you want. Take all you want. Heat them up and they're good. They are good though. Homemade ones are so good.
But you wish you'd have put more peppers and
well, I think they'll be okay.
Something.
You're not supposed to have a real strong pepper and onion. The onion is okay, but not the green pepper. It's more for looks. But with a little bit of flavor. You put any kind of pepper and stuff you want in it, really.
That pink salt is good. I took a little bit of that when we had the. I'm like, wow, that's good. I like that.
Good. I sprinkled. It's good.
I don't remember ever eating that before.
David, I don't understand why you don't ever eat anything. You act like you just now started eating my cooking.
Well, I think it's different when I'm watching or something, though, for some reason.
It is. I guess because he just eats what I give him. I'll tell you, David is the easiest person to feed. He'll eat anything I give him, and that's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Even when he don't like it, he eats it. I don't know if it's because
I'm grateful.
You're grateful? Well, that's good.
I'm grateful to have anything.
Grateful to have a cook that
I know.
it
I
to
mean,
you.
a lot of times you're not able to do anything. We don't eat like this every night.
We don't always get to, no.
You know.
Hey, usually when I cook something good, we record it.
Hey, sometimes it's just a can of ravioli.
Well, I don't like to do that.
I know, but I don't complain. Remember last week?
He don't complain though. He really don't.
Last week when you was feeling bad, you had them noodles that you boil them or something.
Yeah, I cook them in the microwave, beat it off. 3.5 minutes, it's done.
I didn't say nothing.
He didn't say a word about it, but I also gave you
grateful.
something else, though. I also gave you something else to go.
Because I know a time like this will come where it makes up for it.
Yeah, it does, but he does. I'll tell you, it's so good. He does. He eats anything I give him.
She wants to do this tonight, and she's feeling a lot better. I'm tired, and I didn't want to do it, so I said, no, I'm going to make myself do it because it's not very often you feel good enough to where you want to do a show.
Well, I called Daniel today to see when I come if he wanted to go, and I couldn't get him, and so I waited a little while, and while I was waiting, I sit on the couch and fell asleep. I woke up, I called again. Still no answer, so I said, well, daggone, I'll wait a few more minutes, and then it probably just won't even go until later, another day.
And she's talking about my cousin. He's kind of challenged, disabled, challenged, whatever you're trying to say it nicely. And she takes him shopping.
He's my buddy. We don't
sort of autistic, like whatever, like whatever, like that sort of.
We don't like Ric Flair, and I tell him he's always making whoo.
Yeah, but I like Ric Flair.
Where's he at? And I said he's in your pocket.
He goes, he better not be.
You like Ric Flair as a person or a wrestler?
And then Brenda will say, well, he's in the trunk.
You're going dirty.
And then Brenda would say, and then he would say, he better not be in there.
I said, get him out of your pocket, and I'm gonna kick him. And he just smiles at me.
So Brenda bought me a Charlotte Flair T-shirt a long time ago or whatever, and it don't hardly fit me now.
For Christmas.
And so I can't never catch him, and then
yeah, you did. He's seen it, and guess what? He told me last time, a week or so ago, that he was going to get him one. I said, you're not changing on me too, are you?
So I got me a Charlotte Flair T-shirt. I almost wore that to work today.
Well,
but I'm afraid the guys would,
t-shirt.
but it don't hardly fit me. And
your belly will hang down.
And I was afraid the guys would pick on me a little bit too much. But sometimes I do stuff like that because I think it's funny, and I don't mind them picking on me.
You don't mind them picking on him. Look, they're coming along, dear. You make your sauce and put any kind of seasoning you want in it. So I just gave you an idea, of how you can do it. You can make a white sauce, but I can't remember on that one. But they're good too. They're real good. But you also you can use cheddar cheese with the white sauce. These are soft. I love these. They go good. They don't crack or nothing.
You got your oven on? You have to.
Oh my gracious! You just do it at 350 because the chicken's cooked, the peppers and onions are cooked, the sauce is cooked.
For how long? 350?
About 30-35 minutes. When you see your cheese that you're going to put on top of it bubbling real good, then that's when it's time. Take it out. It'll be good and hot. 350 is not that hot really when you're cooking in the oven, but it says if you ever forget what to cook it on, 350. You won't go
so
wrong.
That's, with 350, okay.
You just put it on 350 if you can't remember. Might not be hot enough.
Now, I've noticed you really don't put a whole lot of this on there. It looks like to me you don't put a whole lot of it on there.
Because I'm going to use some of it over the top of it.
Oh.
I got more of this to go. I got 2 packs. I'll have to put them in another one. I make a lot of sauce when I make it because that makes a lot. See, I bought another pack. I can put 2 more and then I'll get a smaller plate. I'll get those in I like to get them both in the oven at the same time.
All right, do you want me to come back then?
Yeah, just let me get this ready and we'll be right back. You can use the sauce out of the can if you want to use it on these. Just make sure you get some on all of them, so they'll be good. I gotta get every single last little drop, which I didn't, but it's all right.
I know.
Okay, now I got some cheese here. Look, if you ever go to Walmart, and I'm just gonna tell you, and you see this mac and cheese blend, do not buy it. It is not good for mac and cheese. Is it, David?
No.
It clumps up in one spot.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
As it's cooling, it separates from the macaroni and clumps. It is not good for macaroni.
So what are you putting it on there for?
Because I'm going to do it like this.
So it's good for enchiladas.
It could be. I'm just trying to use up some of this cheeses that I got open. Okay?
No,
I'm going to use another kind too, David.
Now you can plaster a wall with that if you do macaroni and cheese with it. You can use it for plaster.
Look, here's a little bit of cheddar.
Okay.
I'm going to put cheddar on them. I'm going to put some Fiesta blend that I got open. That's what I was using.
But it tasted good.
Yeah.
It did taste good.
You can use whatever kind of cheese you like on your casserole type stuff. I mean, I guess it would be considered a casserole.
That's what I was just thinking too.
You're good though. I'm going to tell you one thing.
It's kind of making me long for your lasagna that you do.
Well, you might be longing for these next. They're so good. He loves chicken, anything chicken, and so does my boy Cat. He's a chicken lover. He can smell it usually. I cannot figure out why he hasn't smelled it and came running.
And he's out playing with the coyotes and foxes right now, but as soon as she starts cooking that, he'll be ready.
He's there, look. He's there.
Oh, he's already here?
Yep. Will you let him in?
There he is. Yep. He's already smelling it.
Mommy didn't save you none, boy. Not one little bit. You'll have to wait till it gets done. I got a couple bags of this, but this one's open and I want to use it.
He won't like it then because it'll be corrupted with all that other stuff.
No, he won't. I didn't save him none, but I did save him.
You didn't do it on purpose, though.
No, I saved him something he had today. You want in or what? Huh?
Okay. That's a lot of cheese.
It is a lot of cheese, but I'm not done yet.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you get a layer of cheese on it. I like this Fiesta blend on it.
Well, you getting a layer.
I like the Fiesta blend. David, you have a good layer of cheese. That's how you see your cheese bubbling.
Okay.
I'm just picking. There ain't much in either one of them. Look. Okay. You see your cheese bubbling or done. Won't you let me do the cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
And you just do what you usually do and eat. We're going to try to lose some weight. We both are. Now, don't it look like it? Look at all this cheese and grease and stuff. Oh, we're going to lose weight, all right. I don't know when that's going to be.
I got to start cooking healthier.
After we get... I got all this stuff I haven't put on the show yet.
Well, that's all right. Just keep doing it.
I'm going to do a Hawaiian cake next, I think. Ooh, I got a good recipe for it. All right, the oven has already done its thing, so I'm going to put these in here. I'm not going to cover them up.
I still like the way you made that. That lady on your show told you how to make those teepees out of tinfoil.
Yeah. That's
cool. I still like that. I remember that. It kind of reminds me of like a TV dinner when I was a kid.
Now, this is about 30 minutes, 35. Whenever you see your cheese bubbling real good and starting to turn, it's done.
All right.
We'll be back in a little bit. Okay, they're done. I just turned the oven off. I thought I cleaned the stove off. Look how dirty.
So how long was about 30?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
And I hope it's done. It might not be done enough yet, David.
I don't know. You said done. Get in here. I said, all right.
Well, look at my cheese is melted.
Well, it smells good.
You know, I might leave it just a little bit longer. I'm sorry. Maybe 5-10 more minutes, okay?
How you know?
Because the cheese ain't all melted yet.
It smells good.
I know, they're delicious. I can't wait. We're having a salad. We're having us a salad with ours. That's mine.
Why is that one yours and that one's mine?
It won't matter.
Just the one's got the poison in it?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to take this one then.
It don't matter. Take that one.
Okay. All right.
Take whichever one you want, mister.
Okay.
We'll be back in a minute. To eat because I'm
on.
Oh, I'm hungry.
All right, so they stay down there for a little bit longer then?
Well, about 35 minutes. We might not be done still yet, but we go find out.
Okay.
Hopefully the cheese is melting.
Okay.
There's a hair right here. See it?
Okay.
David. I see it falling. Okay. Let's see if we can get these bad boys in between them. I hope we're not stuck. Might be, David Holiday. Just might
I don't know.
be.
It looks like lasagna to me.
Well, it ain't gonna taste like lasagna.
Smells good, Dave.
I just want to get the first one out, which is gonna be that one. Look at that ooey gooey mess. David, I made a mess, didn't I?
I don't know. It smells good.
Well, I wanted to do a picture of it. If it looked good, get you a couple out, take a picture so you can take a picture.
Let me just try one first and see.
Oh, you don't think you're going to like it?
Oh, yeah.
I think you will, too. I know you like them.
You need to use the fork.
Huh?
Let me use a fork. Yeah.
I got this one out with this. I got something I can get it out with. I just want to get ahead and get it out with this since I'm using it.
Okay.
I gave you a little plate, didn't I?
Yeah.
David, I just wanted to display it without being ugly. Look.
I know.
Well, it's food. Let's just eat it. I'm sorry I don't sprinkle greenery on them. I got greenery I can put on top of it, but...
It ain't gonna last that long.
I know. No use, right? Gotta find it. And there it is. That's hot.
Yeah, smoke's rolling off of it.
We're going to have to let you get a bite of that somehow.
Well, I guess the peeling and everything tastes one way and the innards tastes another.
The peeling? What peeling?
The outside part of it, the peeling. But the innards is what we're after.
The burrito shell?
Yeah. I want to see what the innards is, that chicken and stuff.
What do you think?
Well.
He is so funny when he does it. He does it every time and he acts like he hasn't ate it. I should have gave you the ones out of here. They were easier to get, weren't they?
That's good.
How many you want to eat?
I want a couple of them for sure. It's got that burnt cheese around the edges that I like.
He likes it like that.
There's something other about that edges where it's burnt a little bit around the edges.
Look at this one's even crunchier.
It's got a twinge of that in there. You'll get burnt. Yeah, buddy. Now that's good. I'm ready to eat.
Okay, well, everybody, maybe you want to give these a try. Don't be afraid to tackle using sauce. You can use tomato paste, tomato sauce. I used tomato paste. It was, what, a 6-ounce can? Let me look and see.
Yeah, you said something about mentioning that or something.
Yeah, I don't want to tell them wrong. I'll have to work my hands. 12-ounce can. I'm sorry, it's a 12-ounce can. So, anyway, I used a tomato paste and whatever seasonings you want to fix it up with. I use 2 tablespoons of flour. If you make this many, I probably had 2, maybe 3 good chicken breasts in that. Good sized ones.
Yeah.
But I took them out, go buy a bag of these boneless chicken breasts at Sam's or somewhere. And then it was all the little pieces that was down in there, little teeny ones. That's what I used, cook them up. So anyway, David, I'm glad you love them again. It's been a long time. I guess you do love them. It is funny though how, it's been a while since we had them. I remember that, but you just sometimes forget about things. I don't know. It's weird. You can dice up a couple little red tomatoes around it to make it look pretty, and a little lettuce over top of it too on the side, and it's good like that. A little cool with the hot.
Okay.
It's good, but I'm not, because since we're having a salad, I'm not going to do it.
Heck with the salad.
Yep.
I'm ready to eat it.
Well, you're getting your salad too.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, I hope you'll give it a try and let me know what you think. Mine's chicken enchiladas. I use the red sauce. I'll probably do something with the white sauce eventually.
Okay.
They're good too. Okay, well, thanks for watching. We're glad to have you all. Thanks to the new subscribers. Thanks for all the gifts and stuff. I'm still working on thank yous and stuff and letter. Y'all, let us know what you think. We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.